Shot 4 cops yesterday, and he's been on the run since yesterday, bro.
So there's a street sign there.
I dropped my grandpa off.
So
we're at in Houston, bro. Solo in Houston.
He is looking across
that Amber Alert that everybody been getting on their phones. This is it.
But I don't know what we can do to this shot. Is he elevated?
Bro clutched the 1v4. He didn't kill him though, so he's not a real shooter.
A house, but I can't. It looks like it, but I don't know.
Bro,
he's got that rifle.
Can y'all hear it
right there?
I know I'm loud.
The ridge of the
home.
Is
that a house? Yeah, he's peeking around the side of the house, and that side is lit up.
It is.
Is this the actual home that's barricaded? Is this the lit up? Okay, so this is the lit up side. Okay,
this is the side of the home now. We've been staring at the front for a long time, and now
just verifying this is the same house. This is the lit up side on the right. Thank you, producers, for that.
Bro,
this is the right hand side. Remember, we said there was activity and light. Let me tell y'all. Right hand side. So this is the right hand side of the house.
He's in this house, bro. He's been destroying it.
That crashing sound that had happened most recently.
Okay, so that's a retracting arm right
I dropped
there.
my grandpa off at, can y'all hear me over the video?
The arm is, excuse me, the arm
I dropped my grandpa off at the hospital yesterday, right? Like where I always drop him off for my grandma.
Rook.
There's 50 cops,
basically just
50 cops,
just
like or more, all got their lights on, hauling ass.
That house apart as you're seeing it do right now.
Yeah,
Shut up,
to
bro.
the point where they're like, if you're not going to come out, we're going to come in and get you, or at least expose your vantage point. Right?
There's like 50 cops. Okay. I drop them off. They're like, you can't be here. Like, y'all have to go. They said it's an emergency. Then I get an Amber Alert. Bro, I thought they found them. Hell no.
Right, this is dangerous work, right? That's what I was thinking.
Dangerous periods of the SWAT standoff, right, is when
he's in the house.
It all comes down to the line, and then potentially
it's in Humble, Texas. Chat. If y'all know where that's at,
you know, on a one-on-one basis, and so. They're obviously
he's trying to join TMF. He's trying to join FaZe, bro. Quick scoping police.
See, the SWAT officer. What are you pointing at there, Rudy? We've got our floor director.
Do you see some movement, Rudy?
There's a
okay.
well, it looks like it's really.
Is that debris?
That's a hand.
Okay.
Because
so
the SWAT.
Rudy, our floor director, says he sees a hand there.
And the
I think y'all see his hand right there.
That did look like a human hand.
It did look like a hand. That's right, Rudy. It's very good.
What's up, Blaze? I appreciate you being here, bro. Let me the fuck up.
Officer there. He's shielding himself beside us. Okay.
Yeah, because the SWAT officer has been giving whoever's working this piece of machinery direction. I saw him give the person who's moving this piece of machinery a thumbs up a second
I think they've been having a standoff for like 3 hours, bro. I was rushing. I had to drop my grandpa off, come home, shower, and everything, and now I'm here.
Very odd.
You're seeing all of the insulation come out of this outer wall.
Yeah, they're taking, and they've been able to isolate it and get it to this part of the house.
We had gotten a code red yesterday. You was going to be the 5th officer down. Thank God you wasn't though.
Until they've narrowed it down to this.
It was going to be like 4 officers and a security guard has been shot.
And you're seeing all this unfold.
That's not funny. That's not funny, bro. I'm sorry.
Ripping out
I don't know why I laughed.
portions of that room. We've seen what looks.
What up, Claude? Bro, look what's happening in Houston.
At one point.
He need to place traps. This is not Rainbow Siege, bro. He want him to set a cap cam trap, bro. This what?
Ram essentially.
Bro, Max, this shit, bro. Okay, I dropped my grandpa off at the hospital yesterday, right? Like 50 cops outside of the hospital. They said like all lights on, hauling ass, bro. We had to pull over on the side of the road.
So this was.
They said it's the emergency, but they didn't tell us what happened. Then I got an Amber Alert yesterday saying that homie forgot. Bro, why y'all are funny, bro. He shot 4 cops
and cornered him.
Eric, you see that Rudy pointed out again?
Our floor director is saying that he sees
Reign got a live interview. Bro, on God, they had ABC 13 out there and everything.
Just below the arm here.
He hiding in there though. You can see his arms.
That pile of clothes right there. It looked like it was
They ain't have no fucking armor. They ain't have no they needed a chug jug.
So this is your
they needed a chug jug.
Right
that's what the Amber Alert was for. Yes, bro. He could have been at the hospital. I could have got shot.
I could have got shot. Aggressive attempts to remove.
I could have been hit by a stray.
That has shot several law enforcement officers, according to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, to get him back into custody, out on bond.
Is that a person's?
They let him out on bond. They let him out on bond, and he shot 4 cops already.
The clothes are the floral shirt.
Bro, this mother, bro.
He looked like that was a hand going.
Run the whole trailer over. That's a house. It's a 2-story house that they're breaking.
In a closet.
Only needed one more for Ace. I'm done, bro. I'm absolutely done with you, bro.
law enforcement was able to
what?
zone in on it and identify
Motherfucking Katie better than mine.
Their suspect, Teron Green,
No, God.
and was in there, holed up, basically barricaded.
I would have had my M4 pack a
so
punch
this
to
is the
take the
heavy
SWAT team down, bro.
equipment
He's being pussy. He's
by the
camping,
SWAT
chat.
team
Chat, he's
in order
camping.
to do this work.
I would have
And
ran with the
as we
stick.
continue to watch what's
Bro,
happening
he's camping
live,
upstairs.
The end goal to all of this is to locate this person, make it to where they cannot escape law enforcement, and force them to surrender, hopefully in a peaceful manner. But again, this is a...
I wonder what's going to happen, bro.
looks to be
Hey,
on the
imagine
top
we get to see
floor
a
of the
shootout live,
two-story
chat.
house in the Humble area where the SWAT
He got a
equipment
claymore on the stairs.
has breached the outside wall of the home.
Bro, they
and
had
is
his
digging
picture.
through,
Hold on, I'm finna
digging
show y'all what he
through.
looked like.
We believe we've seen a human hand or a body part from the inside moving. Law enforcement has told us the person is inside, alive, alone, and as of right now, still refusing to come out. But we are watching what might be happening next because it seems like they are getting very close to this individual.
Yeah.
They
And
had
that's
his
where
face
I
up
think
here.
that kind of lull was, guys.
Man,
where we
what
said we didn't
fucking
hear anything,
LABC
we didn't
13,
see
bro.
anything. Obviously,
Doing
they
the
were
race like
calling in
TK,
more
bro. He's not
resources
going. How the
and
fuck?
figuring out
They
what
just
the
let
next
you out,
game
bro. Why you
plan
trying to go
was.
back?
And this is what it is, right? We knew it was going to
He
be
no, bro.
something,
He's
but,
trying to get a new
here's our
4
answer. Looks like
bodies.
they've got kind of a robotic arm.
I ain't gonna lie,
moving
chat.
out
He
of the
was.
closet.
Hey,
Well,
that's he can't because he know where they are. He got a UAV.
Looking through the camera lens, and she can't
They got him in the-
see what we are
I don't
all
know.
seeing, but are you hearing anything?
They had. You see that
from
post right
resources at
there?
this point
They showed his
about
hand
these
on it like
next
this.
Steps, what's happening
They showed
now,
his hand
Jessica?
like this, but I don't know if that was him.
It's been pretty quiet right now.
He's screen watching.
This is happening, and
Bro.
I'm gonna tell you that. So we moved.
He got a
from
UAV up.
one
That's why he
side
not
of
coming
the
out.
yard to
He
another
trying to
side, so
camp.
we can bring you
He know
this
if he
full
sits still, they
picture
not gonna
here.
see him.
And
Watching the
the
news
right
too.
side of the house, the north
He
side of
got
the
the
house
news
where
up.
they are focused
On God.
as they kind of dig through this side of the house.
There's an
through that
officer. I don't know if y'all
closet,
see
appears,
it,
you know,
but he's right
pulled
here.
out
That's
the
his bro. That's his
wrapping
M4A1 right
clothes
there,
and
bro.
other things falling out, and
Motherfucker
we
got a
see the
muzzle on the
SWAT
end.
officer kind of hanging around.
He
hanging
spawned
on the
peeking
side,
through the window.
Peeking in, peeking through. We haven't seen him in a couple of minutes, but it seems like he's
Bro,
he's
he
kinda
got.
giving
He probably got
direction
claymores
for
and
where to put
cap can
his
traps.
arm as they
Hey,
continue
where's
to
Jinxie
reach
when you need
this
him, bro?
house,
Jinxie
where
would
they
have.
believe the
Jinxie
suspect
would
is still
Fuck.
inside and
Jinxie would have
alive,
1v1 this nerd and already got him out the
so
house.
many hours of this standoff. They are focused on the north side of the house here.
Drone that
north side
motherfucker!
of the house. So that's why we kind of shifted positions.
Hey, chat,
so we can
imagine
get
we
you
see a live shootout, bro.
a better
Imagine.
view of what's happening, and yeah, as we.
No, come on.
Everything
Don't
is
do this to me.
all on
Oh, there
that
we go.
side, with the
Hey, let's get the
lights,
quality in
with
1080.
equipment,
Come on, bro. Fucking $1 million news channel. We can't get 1080p.
officers,
Holy shit.
at least one kind of hanging off.
Throw a frag,
the back on that
ECW.
second floor.
Come on, bro. Stop
trying
buffering.
Trying to figure out where the suspect might be. Everything seems to be kind of.
He
in
watching
that
the news.
room.
He already
That's where
stepped out the back while these
the
bots
robot
looking at their
was
feet right now.
earlier, that the drone was.
Bro,
in
you think
there
he's? Y'all think
earlier
he? Y'all
also,
don't even think he in there, huh? He
and,
might be in the
they
next door
trying to
house.
communicate with him.
Imagine,
Not sure
imagine
if
we just
he
see
has
fucking.
talked to them
Oh, from
back.
this window, bro. He
We
just
have
started
not
letting
heard
it
that
go.
loudspeaker in some time.
They need a
that they have been talking through for when we were here, first here earlier in the night.
I don't know, cause they showed a
haven't heard
hand
that
right
for
here, bro.
some
But I
time,
don't know if
so
that's him.
Perhaps they're talking to him. through
Motherfucker
another-
sitting in the
another way,
storm
a
with the
cell phone,
unlimited
through the
stem.
robot.
He not coming
Some
out.
More debris coming out of the house. It looks like they might be on the backside also.
Y'all saying just go
doing-
in there like he already
doing
shot 4
something, 'cause
cops.
That's not that side anymore, right? That looks like the back. The back of
Hey,
the
me
house, and
personally,
you
I would've
don't-
just got the
you don't
tank.
have any access
Just
over
blew that
there.
bitch
I mean,
down right
they
away.
locked that part of the neighborhood down, that street down hours ago.
Bro, when I tell y'all, I'm
I'm
bulletproof.
where this house is, where those.
Bro, I tell
two
y'all, bro, when I
officers
tell
were
y'all I
shot
was at the
and injured
hospital,
with,
and
shrapnel.
when I realized how many cops it was and
Around
shit,
6:30,
I told my
6:45
grandpa, I
this
said, bro,
evening,
I think a
as
cop
they,
got shot or whatever.
honed in on
Because
this-
no
this
way,
suspect.
you would have thought,
It was
on
the
God, you would have thought the
Coast
mayor
Law
got
Enforcement
shot with
Task
how
Force
many
to,
cops.
they were
Like
approaching the
we were
house.
still a mile
They were the
away,
ones who
and
go
cops
out
are
and
just
find
flying
these
by us. I'm talking about
violent,
undercover cops,
fugitives,
the
this
fucking
man, of
fat
course,
ass like
accused of
suburban
shooting,
trucks,
critically wounding
the
a,
like
deputy
regular police,
last
bro. It was
night
bad.
and wounding two
You
more
would have thought the mayor got
officers,
shot,
this
and now
evening,
this.
2 to 3 more officers this evening. So certainly they are
They take cop killers serious. Yeah, I know, bro.
So they know that he has a weapon. They have not recovered the gun.
I needed to stop buffering. $1 million news channel, and we got 720p, bro.
They don't know what kind of other weapons, as you said, might be inside of that house.
I'm hoping this ended like an hour because I'm not trying to sit here for 3 hours watching this.
Has kind of pulled off. We haven't seen.
They need to hurry up and just start blasting.
Although we believe it's still.
Just like the fucking Modern Warfare countdown, like, bro. Get y'all guns and everything. Put y'all camos on, whatever y'all need. Get a riot shield and run in that bitch.
Someone went in earlier.
Yeah, it's been chaos since yesterday, bro. I'm telling you. I was getting Amber Alerts all night, bro.
You know, it's slow going. Patience is what it's all about. They're trying to keep people as safe as possible.
Bro, on God, I would have jumped in that bitch like this. Boo, 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 boo. I would have bunny hopped on his bitch ass. Slid castle.
Yeah, thank
boo,
you
boo, boo.
Jessica. I mean,
I'm telling you.
Indeed, you know, he's already been accused of shooting 4 deputies, 4 law enforcement officers, and so as we've been saying, you know, for hours, this all comes down
me in
to
there with
the
an
wire
M5,
here, and it seems like they've upped
monolithic
the ante
suppressor,
increased their tactics.
Would have been 6 feet under. I don't miss. I would have told that. I would have told the cops my KD is a 2.4. Let me go in.
A robotic arm, if you will,
let me go in
to basically rip apart this house. Looks like they're ripping out the insides of a closet because we've seen clothes and lines coming out. It also looks like we've seen a human.
Yeah, y'all don't think y'all could have killed him?
So
y'all don't think all the video games y'all played?
Yes, because we know he's in there.
Y'all don't think y'all could go in there and do it?
In the house, so is that his arm? Probably.
I would have been like John Wick. I would have had a piece of mirror. I would have been hiding behind the angle. I would have been holding the angle, talking about the meanest angle. Would have used a piece of mirror just like this. And would have said, would have been holding it like this. I would have pointed my gun like that. Boom!
The wall and anything.
Push this shit back.
That, you know, might be there obstructing.
Just had the most diabolical sentence being typed.
So
send it, bro.
This is all to gain
I'm
access.
Easily drop shot in that nerd. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I'm bunny hopping on his bitch ass.
Custody.
He's
if they're
dead.
Not going to give themselves up, then still
to his ass.
Into custody. And you know, as they're speaking to him, like Jessica said,
I wonder what gun he using. Chat. What gun y'all think he using? Y'all think he got a AR, a SMG, a sniper, or a shotgun? Right? Y'all think he's a noob with a shotgun?
A hand or human movement.
Y'all think he's using the? No way he's using the 725.
The closer they get to him, the more dangerous it becomes for the law enforcement officers that are there in that area.
He got the M1911.
Has gone inside now, and I guess
is that the pistol? That's the the Smith & Wesson looking shit. He gotta have the doof, a Glock.
It's made its way in there, and so there's been a combination of tools being used all night. The drones.
With a switch on it?
The kind of arm that's been going in, the robotic dog.
Hey, they're droning, chat. They're droning.
Giving law enforcement visuals, and so I think the combination of all that.
Got a Glock 9 and a revolver. He probably has a Glock with a riot shield.
And what we believe.
Every time they get close, he probably just, you know what I'm saying? He not cooking shit. I'm
surprised. The SWAT team with their.
Y'all think it's that hard to go in there, bro?
Destruction.
Or y'all think they just wasting time?
That's the way to think about it. It's almost a masterclass on how many holes you can punch into a house and still leave it standing, right?
And throwing knives.
The front several times. Now they
shoot a cop in the leg as soon as you go down. Throw a knife at him.
Apparently, this some sort of communication brought them to this side of the house.
And it looks like there's some movement there. You see the kind of there in the silhouette of the window there. It looked like it's
bro, I've been at the shooting range, so I would have been smoking him like a Newport. You don't hit shots. I know, Solo. You don't hit no damn shots. I bet that your target come back laughing at you.
That's right. That's right.
They need to equip hollow points and handle business. Throw some high velocity on there, bro. You get a 60-round mag, high velocity, and a VOK optic.
We see all the clothes.
I'm not missing.
They've exposed
taking them down instantly.
Given him one less place inside the house to hide. But at this point, you know, how do you pull him out of a second floor closet? How does that begin to unfold?
What if he's hiding in the bathroom?
How you see in the movies or how you've seen in other literal SWAT standoffs.
I would have been holding the meanest fucking
They're walking
angle
them
on
out
this
the front door somehow, some way, or out of a window. They've torn a hole in the side of the house. So, you know, if you're not going to be near
I want to see a shootout though.
Door, they'll make
hey,
an
a
opening,
shootout live would be insane. Holy.
That's right.
Let's see it.
And again,
everybody, cross your fingers. Let's hope we get it.
Have him cornered and
he in the house yelling, "I'm diamond."
Place. They're not going to let him just walk out of here easily.
Imagine you try, bro. You not taking. I'm diamond one.
Is able to slip out of the house somehow.
Bro, hey, cross. No, stop. Please stop. Please stop. Ooh, could we watch it over here? Come on, bro. Lock in, bro. Chat, they don't want us to win. They don't want to see us win. I would have been throwing my attacks. I would have been throwing flash. Come on, bro. I would have been throwing flash grenades and everything. Come on, stop. Please. Stop. Just let me watch. Just let me watch. I want to sub. I'm going to sub. You don't have to, but ain't nobody stopping you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Not like this. Not like this.
You know, this has got to end somehow. And we have crews there that have been staying in place and holding it steady for hours. Kudos to them. They've been giving us great vantage points. Wes Sewell, our photographer,
give me a stun grenade.
They've been giving us amazing
a riot shield and Cali sticks.
Looks at
I'm taking them down in 5 minutes or less. It's gonna be the fastest search and destroy match ever.
Away. So this is ongoing, and some families are still in limbo. Haven't been able to get to their homes or to their street while this is going on. And so that's probably a factor as well of why they want this to end sooner than later. I mean, of course, they want to bring this guy down. They want to bring him to justice. But then also, the longer this goes on, this is going to inconvenience quite a few people in this neighborhood who have school.
What y'all think the outcome going to be? Y'all think they going to shoot him?
Of course, they want to.
Y'all think that's... Stop, bro. Come on. We just trying to watch. Chat, what y'all think going to happen? Y'all think... Bro, I don't see this dude. Unless he surrender, bro. This shit might be a shootout. And I'm down. I'm totally 100% down to see this. Just shoot, bro. He dying for sure. Yeah, bro. He already took 4 cops down.
To protect themselves
bro,
first.
Right,
is there any way to, like, zoom in this shit? Hey, chat, I know you can zoom in. I think every time I go full screen, it just buffers. Look, bro.
They're not going to risk letting him get out of that house to hurt someone else.
Kick, how you zoom in, bro? I know you know.
They've
law enforcement.
I know it's a button.
Deputies.
They've ripped multiple holes in the home and watching him. You're right. The preference is for him to come out peacefully, but they're going to put an end to this.
Lock this thug up. Lock his thug ass up.
Streak, you know, at least in Eric.
I'm surprised Phoenix not yelling at 3 little circles top right.
Way out. It may not end well for him because,
thank you.
You know, he's already hit several people, severely hurting Deputy Joseph Anderson with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, and so. Yeah, I mean, they have to make split decisions. The SWAT team does. I mean, depending on what he does. I mean, hopefully, you know, he comes out peacefully.
Y'all think we can watch it like that?
Decides to fight his way out. They're prepared for
or y'all want me to go back? I don't know if it's going to work.
The last 24
I want to see a clutch.
This is their 3rd attempt to put him into custody.
Let's just pray it works. Bro, it ain't going to work. I think we actually might have to watch it out like this.
The manhunt, right? Because he shot a deputy, critically injuring Deputy Joseph Anderson, who is still at the Texas Medical Center.
You know, when you talk about that,
I literally zoomed in and it zoomed out.
It kind of comes to light, though.
Turn off captions. You think that's what it is?
A little bit of his motive,
right?
Because he was out on bond and he knew what was going to happen. He was out on bond for aggravated assault with a weapon and a felon in possession.
I think we see an arm.
You see an arm?
There's a green light. Yeah, that is definitely an arm because there's a.
And
y'all see the arm? Y'all see it?
Good eyes, Rudy. They put a light or a beam on him to highlight where exactly it looks like an arm there.
They got a beam on him?
Does
No,
that mean he's attempting
no
to come
way
out?
that he's sacrificed.
He's trying to show he has nothing in his hands. Okay, that's
I don't
his arm.
trust
He's
it.
trying to show he has nothing, at least in that hand. We haven't seen 2 hands, but I'm sure they've told him you need to show us your hands.
Okay, both hands right now.
Both hands have let us know he has no weapons in his hands.
No way.
At this point, I'm sure
you shoot 4 officers and then you want to surrender.
We have not seen any movement from the officer that we believe is right around the corner still. I do believe you can see the edge of that officer around.
I don't want, bro. No way we're giving up.
And you wonder in what way they would get him down from that 2nd floor. Does the machinery help them? Does that officer come around?
Or do they come, or does somebody come?
I smell cap. Oh God, I'm thinking like fake sacrifice, like fake throwing the towel, and then just like fucking John Wick, like he pulled 2 Glocks out of his pants and just
forced him out.
Let them bitches spray.
Let
them bitches go.
And you wonder how they did that too. You can only imagine that it was because of that robotic dog. Had maybe cornered him.
Look at him head glitching right there.
You see that? Sorry to cut you guys off, but he's giving commands.
He better than me. I would have started wall banging him.
Presumably to Green, either to surrender, give himself up.
I would have started wall banging.
And so you're in a precarious position at this point because that's not a spot where you should be walking around.
Exactly.
If you're a roofer or have ever had a roofer come to your house, you're physically in a dangerous spot anyway. So he's shown his hands, he's receiving commands, and now let's see how they manage getting him into custody.
What's that dude from Reignbow that be running through walls? I bet if he was there, this shit would have been done in
wonder why at this point
3
he just
minutes.
wouldn't come downstairs and walk out the front door with his hands
Motherfucker would have just busted through the roof.
How's he going to get out of this? Is he going to jump from the second floor? I mean, they've got to get him out somehow.
Better make this some TikTok.
Unless the house
I got you, bro. I got
interior is so demolished at this point that he can't make his way to the front door. But that's kind of hard to comprehend. It would be the interior would be that demolished, but that doesn't really seem like a spot he can really come out of.
And we don't know what's going on from the ground either. We don't know if they're trying to send crews in, from the ground level.
Right. Well, he's off.
Just when we thought we were going to see a shootout, chat. Just when we thought.
Comes out with the arm.
He's on.
He's on it.
Oh, he's on the arm.
Look at this pussy. He's fucking
cowgirl
riding the
green
pole.
Dot right there. In case anything happens.
Hey,
so
leave that bitch on his head.
Rifle,
I want to see a headshot.
Laser.
Will take care of business if they have to, because again, this guy, armed, dangerous, has shot 3 law enforcement deputies. Another was hit with shrapnel. They are not.
That's him, chat.
And so
That's
they
him.
had people waiting on the ground for him.
Sure.
Lock his thug ass up.
After a 24-hour plus manhunt going
fucking
on
criminal.
30 hours
No
now,
shot that he just gave
man on
up.
the left-hand side of your
I'm
screen,
mad, bro.
34-year-old
Come on.
Reignn.
I wanted to see a
He's
shootout.
already out on bond.
No
with an aggravated
way.
assault with a deadly weapon and felon in possession. Shot a deputy last night. Shot 3 more technically
fucking
tonight.
thug.
2
Lock his
grazed,
thug ass
one
up.
was hit by shrapnel.
Yeah.
So 4 total deputies
He was
he's
hit
injured
by
in the
shrapnel?
last 30 plus hours. It all comes to an end with him
He threw a
riding
grenade
on
at
the
them?
arm of a SWAT
And he's got to know. We don't know who he's had contact with the last 24 hours. His
I'm about to
mom,
throw my
girlfriend,
headset at the
somebody,
wall.
But I'm sure a woman in his life, it's usually a woman, who says, listen, you're going to get yourself killed. You need to do, if
What's
you
D running our mouth about?
surrender because you're going to get yourself killed.
And from the look of the
She
clock,
just said his girlfriend told him to
as
surrender.
we understand, this happened in the 6
A grenade,
o'clock
bro.
hour,
He
where
said
made that last
the lady
attempt at
said
getting away
somebody
by
got
shooting at
hit
those
by
deputies
some
who ended up
shrapnel.
barricaded in the home, but that was about 6:30 to 6:45. We are nearing midnight, and they are finally gotten this individual to give
Phoenix,
himself
what you
up.
know about that street
And
life,
he,
huh?
Obviously saw the tactics being used and probably was able to realize something clicked, or maybe he was calling somebody, I don't know, talk to somebody who said, you can't get out. It's not going to end well. You have to come out peacefully because
that's it, I'm guessing.
You can't go anywhere.
Well,
riding the pole like a stripper on God. How the fuck do you go out like that? How the fuck do you shoot 4 cops and then barricade yourself for hours upon hours, and then you come out riding the pole in cowgirl position?
Was that the backside of the house?
I would have jumped out the window. I would have at least went out like a soldier.
Reporter Jessica Willey has been there, and Wes Sewell, her photographer, working from a distance to give us those up-close views. Jessica, what can you tell us at this point about what you're seeing and getting a look at this point?
Is it. Let's see what she says. Hold on. We got a listening in, chat.
All right, Jessica is busy working the story there at the scene
and they're
right now.
repositioning as well. I mean, obviously they've
Never mind, chat. They cut in our
hold
listening.
this position for hours and hours and hours. I think Jessica said he was on a ladder. So
well, Jessica's so practiced it seems like this. She's our go-to person when it comes to law enforcement sources. So as you heard her kind of talking to a photographer, they're under the impression that once they get him off that construction arm, they might walk him this way handcuffed. So they're already kind of training their camera
we might see him get
to this
put in the back
position
of
in
a
hopes
cop
they
car.
can get a good shot of him being walked over to a vehicle before he's
Imagine they just
put
like
into the
gun
back
him
of the patrol
down while they
car
walk him in
and
front of
taken
the
to
camera.
jail where he definitely belongs.
They should have mic'd up a cop. That's what I'm saying. Bro, we need straight cloud of listening, bro. Like, I wanted to hear, like,
I mean,
we got a suspect, second floor, window, top bedroom. That's what I wanted to hear.
Similar to this, we have seen other defendants facing evading, aggravated assault, or attempted murder on a law enforcement officer.
Well, especially when you consider that he was already out on bond and with a felon in possession. So
aggravated assault,
he already knew he was
possession,
going to jail for when he get pulled over for the traffic stop.
Get in the
for
desert.
speeding.
No,
and here
God,
he is coming out right now. This is what you saw here live just a few minutes ago. That
look at
arm
this
from the
buster,
SWAT
chat.
machine.
Look at this fucking nerd.
Got him down.
They must, and remember, we saw the SWAT officer yelling some commands, and it must have been what he was telling him: get on this arm, because he was able to then
they're probably gonna give him the shock penalty too, like they used to do back in the day.
Not through a window.
Drip some water on his head and tase his bitch.
Hole into the side of that house. Yeah. We began to see him moving in the background, and they had that officer there up on top of the roof, close enough to give him commands.
For a guy who opened fire on 4 deputies, it doesn't look so tough right now, does
sure
he?
Is in a
Thank you, bro. That's what I said.
You know, this could have
he looks pussy.
He was going to come out.
Y'all heard what the news anchor said?
Or if they had to, they were going to do what they
He said he don't look tough now.
To take him out.
That's what I said.
Shown that he can and will open fire on law enforcement, and so they know that. And as Eric pointed out, the green dot there, it is trained on him every step of the way going down. If he made any sudden movements, if a weapon was produced, if he did anything wrong, we could have seen him lose his life here.
Our Jessica Willie, who has been there at the scene, Jessica, you've covered countless stories like this one, SWAT standoffs. I cannot remember one that ended quite like this one, as we are seeing right now.
I wanted to see a shootout. Even the news knows he's pussy. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to see a shootout, bro.
Officially, I know we all watched it. The man rode out on that arm that they were kind of going into the house. He rode out on it.
Hey, it's bad when you got a fucking suburban news anchor talking shit on you.
This man, Teron Green, accused.
That's how you know it's bad.
Law enforcement officers is now in custody after taking kind of your entire neighborhood hostage, right, for the last few hours. I mean, paralyzed.
Oh, that's him.
You guys just want this probably to be over with.
Oh, no, that's the cop.
Now we're listening in as Jessica interviews a neighbor.
They're just glad it's over.
My bad,
yeah, I mean, they've been in limbo for the past 5 hours, haven't had access to their homes because, you know, this happened right in the middle of a residential neighborhood in Humble. And so they had to have this street, Silhouette Ridge, blocked off and had to have the surrounding streets blocked off. So I know a lot of relieved people to be able to go home tonight.
Relieved to go home, and also relieved that a criminal like this is also just off the streets.
I think that's it, Chad.
It is. You do hold
I think
your
that's
breath
it.
when someone
because I don't
done
think
something like this
it's going to take them 10 years to arrest him for some reason.
Has not been caught, and the hunt is on. But to know that he is off the streets tonight and will be back in jail.
Everybody spam W's. They're locking this thug ass up.
Well, and it's a really common fear when a suspect that you know lives in the neighborhood.
I'd be pissed if I couldn't go in my house for 5 hours.
Stories like that too,
bro.
Where people remain
I ain't gonna lie, though, I'm nosy
nervous
as hell.
Until that person is in custody.
They got this thug. They're gonna lock him up. They're gonna give him fucking. They're probably gonna give him a death penalty for each cop.
They remain nervous until that person is caught.
So that's gonna be 425 to life.